My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. The following video is probably not for children, but should be used as a cautionary tale for young girls and for everyone else. If you're not safe in the house of God, you're not safe anywhere. This is Pastor Anthony Hayes. Pastor gets life in prison for trafficking teen girl after begging judge for mercy. I guess that's a judge's way of saying, if you want mercy, carry your ass back to the church in which you were raping and trafficking girls. Former leader of a Greater Life Christian Center in Toledo, Ohio, Anthony Hayes was sentenced to life in prison Thursday, even though he pleaded with the U.S. District Judge Bernard Fryman, to have mercy on him for grooming teen girl to have sex with him and then go to share her with 2 other pastors. Oh, this just gets better. I don't deserve life. I don't deserve life, Hayes argued during the sentencing of grooming a 14-year-old victim, according to Toledo Blake. Like I said, I've been doing life for 27 months. I've been away from my children. This hurts. No need today. Blah, blah, blah. Mr. Hayes. Hayes, now 40, was arrested and slapped with federal sex trafficking charges in 2017, along with Pastor Kenneth Butler, now 39, of the Kingdom Encounter Family Worship Center, and Reverend Cordell Jenkins. Had to be a damn Jenkins, didn't it? Who once led, I have no idea, I guess that's Abundant Life Ministries. We're going to say it's Abundant. Court documents cited by ABC 13 said Butler, Jenkins, and Hayes sexually assaulted the juvenile girl between the year of 2014 through 2017. The victim, allegedly 14 when the assaults began, while in Hayes' custody. How the hell did that happen? So the assaults allegedly took place in the Greater Christian Toledo church area. I guess these must be the other 2 dudes. Hayes on the left, and well, that don't look like the same dude they just showed a picture of. And Jenkins on the right. Thanks, guys, for making black people look even just as fucked up as we have been made to make for years. So anyway, Attorney Michael Freeman argues that Hayes was abused his position of power, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we kind of got that. I don't know what WTOL means, but it definitely ain't WWJD. Alright, so let's get down to business on this. I stopped going to church at the age of 12. No, my pastor was not molesting me or anything like that. I just started believing in God at the age of 12. And while I was going to church, I never believed in God. I was scared of this thing right here called a belt. This preacher could have used the belt upside his ass. First off, if you are a person who goes to church, you're supposed to live above the rest. You're supposed to set the example so that everyone else can inspire to be like you. If you are a person who respects and loves the Lord, you're supposed to live up here and set the bar for us to achieve it, so us sinners can stop sinning. But when the saints are the biggest sinners of them all, where do you go? Who do you fall to when you gate? If you ain't safe at church, you ain't safe nowhere. And this has been happening around the world, and no matter what religion, some pastor, some priest, some reverend somewhere has decided, hey, Jesus loves the little children, so do I. That wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was kind of funny. Notice the Deadpool shirt. I'm channeling him right now. But you know, there are lines that even bad guys don't cross. Alright? There are lines that monsters and demons don't cross. Humans don't believe in monsters and demons and paraboos. They just use them to scare children. Well, the truth is, the real monsters and demons and paraboos are human. The devil ain't never came up to earth and made you do shit. But the first thing people do when they get caught doing something is The devil made me do it. The demons, my Boja, Mephisto from Marvel, ain't never came into the comic world, popped out of the comic world, and made me decide because I read comics that I'm gonna go and rob and rape people. You choose those actions on your own. You may have had that thought. The devil could have put that in there, if that's what you believe. But the fact of the matter, whether the devil made you think it, he didn't make you do it. You chose to do that. There's a thin line between what you choose to do and what you want to take responsibility of. And under no circumstances whatsoever should a man of God ever take liberties with a child, indecent or decent. And if you can't send your children to the house of God, you can't send your children anywhere. You would think that this would be some shit that would happen like at a summer camp or at a school as of late, because a lot of female teachers that are bombastically beautiful are sleeping with teenage boys. Where was those teachers when I was 18? All jokes aside, this is not something that we need to put a blind eye on. We need to keep our eyes on this for the simple fact this should not be happening. Anytime that you are in the house of God and you are not safe, you ain't safe nowhere on earth. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.